the next topic, which is going to be the top players in the world right now, according to Mirko. Top players in the world, according to Mirko. Right? So, right now, I have a few names on my list. We're going to mention top 3 in every single role, okay? Or maybe top 2. Should we do top 2, top 3? I don't know why I'm asking you guys, as if you guys are watching it live. I think we'll do top 3, right? All right, we'll do top 3 here. So I have a list of names already. Let me just take a look again, and let me just think about it again, right? We'll start in the XP lane right now. And I think for the XP lane, the top 3, I'm going to start with number 1 here. Number 1 is Edward from Blacklist International. I think right now, his hero pool, the way he plays the game, the way he executes the game plan for Blacklist International is absolutely amazing, and I think he is currently the best XP laner in the world, and eyes are on him. Second, I don't think I'm going to give like deep explanations because we will be doing this kind of video later on as well, right before M4, just M4 player power rankings where I actually dissect the way they play the game, etc. So we won't actually we won't deep dive into the players and why I think they are number 1. But number 1, Edward. Number 2, I'll give it over to Sanford from Philippines. And for number 3, I'll give it over to Boots. Okay? So, now we move on to the jungle. Now, currently for jungle, I'll have to say Kyrie number 1, Wise number 2, and Carl TZ number 3. Mid lane. For the mid lane, I'll have to say Haji is number 1. Number 2, I'm thinking about Sans or Clay currently for number 2. Sans or Clay. Well, you know what? I personally like how Sans plays the mid lane a bit more because of his more aggressive style. So I'll give it over. So it's Haji, Sans, Clay for the mid lane. For Roamer, I'll definitely give it over to Venus. Venus number 1. I'll give it over to Keyboy actually for number 2 and Yaoi number 3. The main reason why I'm not putting Yaoi as number 2 and Keyboy number 2 is because Keyboy has a deeper hero pool, I think, in the way he plays the game. He has more dimensions to play with in their roamer position. Meanwhile, for Yaoi, I think if we're just talking about his comfort heroes, he is the better roamer, just if he actually gets the comfort heroes. But the thing is, if you get target banned like Yaoi did in the grand finals, it's very hard for him to get those comfort heroes, and he doesn't perform as well as he does on the comfort heroes, right? So I'll put Yaoi at number 3. What role do we have? Gold lane. Gold lane, I think number 1 in the world currently. Alright, this one's a bit tough. Because all the gold laners are actually really good. I'm talking about current form, okay guys? Current form gold laners. By the way, all these rankings are current form as of now, right? And unfortunately, I think for my list right now, it is mostly Indonesian and Filipino players because I haven't been too impressed by the other regions that much, right? Yeah, we'll see again. We'll do another revision of this later on before M4. That's when I have the most knowledge on these teams. But right now, I'm just giving it because a lot of people have been asking me to list the players. Oh, gold lane. Gold lane. All right, gold lane. I honestly think CW is number 1, man. I think like just the versatility that he has, and currently the mechanics that he has as well. Like it's a good mix, you know. He's a very macro-oriented gold laner in the way that he sees the game. But his micro this season has been absolutely insane, and his hero pool this season is amazing. So I think for number 1, I'll give it to CW. Number 2, I'll give it to Oheb. And then for number 3, I think it's a tie between Benny QT and Skylar. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll do that. That's the official best players in the world for me currently, right? But again, we will have more information later on, right before M4. So look out for that one. That's going to be a full list of top 10 players for M4.